let's get to this motherfucker then. Before we do that, or rather during the time we're doing that, let's get a couple of information out of the way. I figured out why I couldn't crouch through the vent. Fucking getting it flipped turned upside down already. I couldn't because I thought I had control bound to crouching. Goddammit. But I didn't because I launched the game the other way. Like the way I should have. This way here. And
get up. You're gonna help me release some prisoners.
And now another escort mission. Right, everything's closed, nothing's fine. I launched it regularly through icons and such, but you have to aim at him to go. That's interesting. He doesn't have a gun right now anyways. He's gonna conjure one, don't worry. And when I launched it regularly, it ruined my fix for resolution and widescreen. It ruined my settings, control scheme, everything. Horrible, terrible. You'd think he'd pick that up, but I'm still aiming at him. Let's see from how far can I threaten them. So yeah, that's why I couldn't crouch with control, because it got unbound. And in other second-hand news, there's been some shit going on in the gaming industry. Like for instance, game Two Worlds 2 getting microtransactions added after 6 or 7 years of being on the market. It's gonna be an event now.
You won't get away with this, rebel scum.
I think I already have.
Oh, fuck! That's not what was supposed to happen. That's completely not what I was expecting. Got that fixed though. Keep walking, prisoner. Damn man, walk, man. Right, what was I saying? Two Worlds 2 getting microtransactions after 6 years of being on the market. The developer said, well, console players were used to them, so we decided to add them. Because why not? Because why not?
Enough of this charade.
Yeah, see? A moment of concentration. Oh, come on. There we go. So he had a gun. He wasn't hostile because we would have shot him, I guess. So they had to develop some way of us not getting to kill him right away. Consoles have those microtransactions, so they decided to add them here because why not? And the legend, that's confirmed. Also, although although the issue is that the menu option for microtransactions is kind of bugged. So there are lots of placeholders in places of actual options. And the legend has it that that they also patched out the command console so that you cannot cheat anymore. You're forced to either play the game regularly or just pay for cheats. Which is of course a dumb idea. Yes, it is dumb. So but what it doesn't fix is the use of trainers. However, trainers are inferior method of cheating because in regular PC games you can just open a command console and cheat your shit in, and it works regardless of game. Every time you can open the shit, you can just cheat. But if you want to use a trainer, you need to make sure it's the right version. You need to make sure that the trainer has the options you want, and it might just not work with your game anyways. So trainers, it's fucking shit on a stick. Why did they why did they invent trainers? Because gaming moved forwards, or rather backwards really, making games more for consoles and having the PC like a secondary platform, which made it so that the games don't have the command consoles anymore. You can't open them and you can't put in the cheats. Consoles have different debug menus and they're usually not accessible in retail games. Because why would they? You're supposed to play the game the correct way.
Standing by. Just keep those prisoners alive.
I'm on it.
This is a problem. A massive fucking problem on legs. Giant ATST. Yeah, good thing that button reminded me. There's also another game that requires you to hold the use button, which is shit. No Man's Sky. Fucking dumbass game. With even dumber control schemes. I gotta time my fucking run through here, and I don't quite know how. It's fine. Ah, made it. So yeah, also, if you bother to notice, once I deal with those. Oh, fuck. What was I saying? Yes. Everything as intended. It's not going well. And then they keep on coming. Let's just fucking hide. Stop shooting at me. It's very impolite. And they're yelling, and they're yelling, and there's... Oh. Whoops. Skip that shit. What was I saying again? I was saying that something. What was I saying? Microtransactions, trainers. Fuck. Version consoles, right? The consoles have different debug menus. It's a key combination for a gamepad, so you don't quite get those on PCs. Not really, not officially, and so they're not implemented in the retail games for PCs. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that though? I think we just fucking pick this up. That's not gonna help us kill this. Oh, I found it. I found the way. Shit! Shut up. So yeah, there's no debug consoles anymore. So you have to fuck over with trainers. Sometimes they do have useful things in them, but I still prefer cheating. Just cheat. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that if you dare to notice, ATST is shooting shots that are very similar to what was it? Bowcaster, that's what I want to say. Only yellow and more powerful. And I think bigger. There, I found a way.
Thanks, Commander. We'll wait
I
here
fixed
for
the problem.
Kyle, the perimeter defenses are too strong. You have to do something about those ion cannons.
Okay, so just save everyone. Save everyone. On it. Yeah. So you can still use trainers in Two Worlds too. But it's fine anyways because money is all you need anyway in that game. Although you can still pirate the old game, right? So just pirate the game. No microtransactions. Open for cheating. Play as intended. Also, that reminds me. I played that game. I actually played that game, and it had a couple of issues. Mainly, once you get to a certain stage of the game, you are sort of kind of unable to progress for some reason. But patching fixes that. So of course I got the patches and installed them, and it did fix the problem. But it also fixed something that didn't really need fixing. Or at least you wouldn't think that required fixing. So I was playing a mage, and the idea there behind magic is that you get a card that represents the element that the magic is going to use, and then you add extra extra cards of that make the spell act a certain way. Like for instance, they make it a shot, or make that shot bounce around, like ricochet, and maybe it causes it to split, and every effect costs mana. So there's sort of a limit how powerful you can make that spell, but if you're reasonable, you can still shoot it. Well, of course you want the spell to be powerful, but what you also want is for the spell to be more useful or usable more than once. Is that ATST gonna come over? Paging ATST. I shouldn't have picked up that large shield. Now I can't really fucking stand a chance against anything. What was I saying? What was I saying though? Fuck, now he's coming. Not really. Not good enough. God damn it, what was I saying? There it goes. Does it go? Maybe. Probably not. It's fine if it's not coming. It's still more important to just shoot it than to... Okay, shot maybe. Still good, it's still good! Good enough. Playing the game, right, now I remember. It costs magic, mana. And after the patch, it turns out that mana costs have been reduced. So that was a very pleasant surprise. Anyways, what else was going on in the revered gaming industry? Nothing that comes to mind. That's fine. Right, so upwards, up and away. Huh? Yep. Where were they hiding? Where were you? You're being assaulted. That's useful. So in the remaining time, I'd like to share with you a little story of the time when I was in a certain job. And let's take two. I was in a certain job, and they were offering free energy drinks. That's kinda nice, because you know, energy drinks are actually quite expensive, relatively. So it's always nice when oh shit! It's always nice when you get expensive shit for free. That's what you shoot? What do you do here? Maybe. I think you need to take care of the shield generators. Where are those? And not get electrocuted. And they were giving away free energy drinks, so that's cool. That's cool. But oh it's fine. Oh my god, it's fine. You won't get electrocuted. But what I did must have been the wind. What I've been doing, I couldn't help that. What I've been doing is I was drinking those energy drinks from a can, like a plebeian, instead of getting a glass. A fucking moron. Like an animal, drinking from a can. Like, could you imagine the lack of etiquette?
Show yourself.
Seriously. Going back to the issue with microtransactions and pirating games, this is why you should pirate games. This is why you should pirate games. Because they're gonna fuck you over 7 years in the making. Just pirate everything. If the game is good, you'll be able to just buy it later. Probably you'll be able to buy it on a Steam sale. For cheaper. Just pirate everything. Seriously. This is what this channel is dedicated to. Cheating and pirating everything. This is why we are called free-to-play. It went down anyways. And I can't tell if it... Oh yes, this game has lean. Not like you need it really, because the shots are slow and you can just step aside. Now I remember. You get to drive an ATST, and that's how you're gonna destroy the ion cannons. Oh. Thank you. I don't. Fuck. That's disappointing. That's not what I was expecting. Maybe here. Maybe here. Yeah, why lean? You can just step aside. Oh my god. They were waiting for someone. Protecting something. Right, fixed. Issue fixed.
Republic scum.
What was I saying? Yes, pirate everything. Oh my god. I was about to say, they stuck one guy protecting whatever this is. But it turns out, no, they've got more. Smart people. Finally. Empire doing something right way. No, not that. Yes. Pirate everything.
Kyle, I can't land yet.
Only
The
50?
ion cannons are still active.
So that disables the shield. Yes. She's got a ship. What? Oh, fuck. Yeah, come on. Right, that's done. So, do I have the key now? I think. Ah, perfect. let me just drive the point home again. Pirate everything. You'll be able to buy shit later, and for cheaper. It's also, talking about cheaper and later, this game is available on Steam. I need to find the one that's open.
I'll never get this open.
I was supposed to. Not that mission then, I guess. Well, whatever. Looks like I was right in. Oh, fuck. Looks like I was right. You need to disable the shields and shoot them with those turbo lasers. How do I go up? This way. Oh, fuck. Pixie. Well, at least it's not a Wilhelm scream.